It's all lies. Eamonn Holmes criticizes Rachel Reeves over tax rise claims. In a fiery outburst, veteran broadcaster Eamonn Holmes has accused Labour's shadow chancellor, Rachel Reeves, of misleading the public about potential tax increases under a Labour government. The comments, which have sparked debate across social and political circles, reflect growing tensions over the state of the UK economy and the measures proposed to address it. The background: Rachel Reeves, a key figure in the Labour Party, has recently been at the forefront of discussions surrounding fiscal policy. In an effort to boost the party's economic credibility, Reeves has repeatedly emphasized her commitment to responsible spending and taxation, promising to avoid unnecessary burdens on the middle class. However, critics, including Holmes, argue that these assurances are at odds with the party's policy proposals and past records. Labour's economic strategy, outlined in its manifesto, includes increased spending on infrastructure, healthcare, and green energy initiatives. While Reeves has insisted these would be funded through targeted tax increases on the wealthiest in corporations, opponents claim this could eventually trickle down to affect ordinary taxpayers. Holmes' outburst. During a live broadcast, Holmes did not hold back his frustrations. "It's all lies," he declared. "The promises they're making don't add up. They say they won't raise taxes on hard-working families, but where's the money coming from? You can't spend billions without someone footing the bill." Holmes, known for his candid style and skepticism of political rhetoric, went on to question the feasibility of Labour's economic plans. He argued that history has shown political pledges often fall short of their promises, leaving ordinary citizens to bear the financial brunt. Reactions to Holmes' comments. Holmes' remarks have drawn a mixed response. Supporters praised him for speaking out against what they see as unrealistic promises. "Finally, someone in the media is calling this out," said one viewer on social media. Others, however, accused Holmes of bias and oversimplifying complex economic issues. Labour MPs have also defended Reeves, with many pointing to her background as an economist and her track record of advocating for fiscal responsibility. Eamonn Holmes is entitled to his opinion, but Rachel Reeves has been clear about where Labour's priorities lie, said a Labour spokesperson. "We are focused on building a fairer economy, and that means asking those with the broadest shoulders to contribute more." Broader implications. The exchange highlights the increasing polarization in UK politics as the next general election approaches. The Conservative government, grappling with economic challenges of its own, has also faced criticism for tax rises and austerity measures. As public frustration grows, both major parties are under intense scrutiny to present credible plans for economic recovery. Holmes' comments reflect broader concerns among some members of the public about trust in political messaging. With living costs rising and economic uncertainty looming, voters are demanding greater transparency about how proposed policies will impact their lives. What's next? As Labour continues to campaign on promises of economic reform, figures like Reeves will need to address concerns head-on to reassure voters. Meanwhile, commentators like Eamonn Holmes are likely to remain vocal in holding politicians to account, ensuring that their claims are thoroughly examined. Whether Holmes' criticism resonates with the wider public or is dismissed as partisan rhetoric, it underscores the high stakes in the ongoing debate over the UK's economic future. It's all lies. Eamonn Holmes blasts Rachel Reeves for tax rises. gbnews host Eamonn Holmes has launched a blistering attack on Chancellor Rachel Reeves, accusing her of dishonesty over her tax policy. In a furious rant, Holmes said, "They say that they plan to have more tax rises in the next 5 years. Now they realize, blooming heck, we can't do it, so they ease it. It's all lies." His comments come as the Chancellor faces mounting criticism over her recent budget decisions, which included significant tax increases for businesses. Yesterday, Reeves appeared at the Confederation of British Industry (CBI) conference, where she said she would not implement any further tax rises. Reeves made a firm commitment against another hike, stating, "I'm not coming back with more borrowing or more taxes. We've put our public finances back on a firm footing, and we've now set the budgets for public services for the duration of this parliament." Adding to Eamonn's comments, co-host Isabel Webster said, "Well, the IT newspaper concluded, if they're saying there's no tax rises and businesses are saying that all of your measures mean there's going to be no growth, what's the answer? It's cuts. They concluded that there'll be austerity for 2026, which would be ironic." Political commentator Alex Armstrong explained, "They will have to be cuts, because what happens when you lose the businesses is that all the millionaires leaves the country and the tax revenues go down, not up. You've got to have a sensible approach to this. We've seen that the pound has gone down by 7%. He added, "We're seeing a poor, slow fallout from the budget. The damage it's going to do will mean that you can't raise taxes because you'll do even more damage." At the CBI conference, Reeves insisted that public services would need to live within their means between now and the next election, expected no earlier than 2028. The chancellor emphasized that she had wiped the slate clean to stabilize public finances and services. Reeves' maiden budget included substantial tax increases totaling £40 billion, with a significant £25 billion hike in the employer's rate of national insurance.